KCAA and KCAA Internet Television, the station that leaves no listener and no viewer behind.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title, Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Oh, that's yours?
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. And guess what? Your Fridays just got better because you're listening to Let's Go Shopping with Bev right here on KCAA 1050 and NBC News Radio. We have a full house. Usually I introduce everybody. I'm going to do it very quickly because we have one person on the phone that I want us to get to, like, immediately, if not sooner. Mia's working the board. Hi, Mia.
Hi.
And thank you for being with us today.
You bet. Happy Friday. Woohoo.
Yay. Yes.
Hi, Mia.
Hi.
And the one and only Jesse J from Jesse J Collections is in the building. Yay.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, woohoo.
Thank you for having me.
And
thank you for the round of applause.
You're welcome. And also, we have another special guest sitting at the end of the table, Margie. And you know, Margie is the owner of City News Group newspapers. She does all of our articles, ads, stories, on and on and on. And she is in the process now. She is part of KCAA, but she is going to make another plunge here pretty soon.
Only because of you, Bev.
Yes, thank you. So she's here, and she's going to be talking and walking and all that other good stuff. And then I have two other special guests that I'm not going to introduce yet, because if I tell you everything, then you're going to shut us down. But anyways, let's get to our first caller. And Mia? And who do we have on the line, please?
We have Linda Miles, Dr. Linda Miles.
From
Jeremy E. Natural Body Care.
There you are. Okay. Hi, Linda. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, Mia looked at me like a deer in the headlight look.
There's no bio attached. I know.
So, Linda, I thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I know you're on the floor right now at the Anaheim Convention from the Expo West. And would you please tell everybody exactly what are you doing on the floor?
Okay, Expo West is the largest natural product show in the world. And basically what that means is anything that you would find at Whole Foods or Sprouts or any of the natural product stores is on exhibit at this Expo show. And the show is actually next weekend, but I've been there so many times I can tell you exactly what it is. But anyway, yeah, so it is a show featuring vitamins, supplements, different health foods, skincare products. Again, anything that you would find in Whole Foods is on exhibit at this show, multiple vendors.
I am so glad to hear that. And I'm sorry they told me this weekend, but you know what? We'll talk to you again next weekend, too. How about that?
Okay.
Right? And now your company has been in business, what is it, 24 to 28 years long, isn't it?
Yes, we're one of the oldest natural skincare companies in the industry.
And how did you all get started?
Well, basically, our founders felt that we needed to provide high-quality natural skincare. We also recognize that natural actives are more important for skin than many of the synthetic ingredients that you find in the department store and the drugstore brands. So we went back to nature and we said, you know what, vitamin E is a pretty good ingredient. Vitamin A is a pretty good ingredient. Vitamin C, etc. So we use a lot of the natural ingredients. Obviously, those are basic ingredients, and you guys probably all know those names, but you probably don't know things like pycnogenol, astaxanthin, alpha-lipoic acid, some of the newer, more powerful antioxidants that are being harnessed in skincare.
You know, I'm so glad to hear that because now so many people are getting, I think they're getting smart like we are. Everybody is going organic, all natural, because of all the chemicals that we're putting in the air, in the water, in the animals, on our plants. And so many people are getting different diseases and getting sick because of all of this.
Correct. So, and basically, most of us recognize that Mother Nature does know best. And our skin actually responds to these natural ingredients better than the synthetics because they're extremely complex and they work extremely well. They're very, very powerful ingredients.
Well, I am so glad. And when you said the vitamin C, of course, that comes directly from the sun. That's one of the best things that we could have. That's why so many people drink the OJ in the morning.
Correct.
For we can get this moving. And then the more that you're in the sun, the better it is for your brain, for your whole body, because you're absorbing all of that into your skin.
Right. Well, there's two sides to UV radiation exposure. There's the good side, which you're speaking of, which improves brain chemistry, etc., so our moods are uplifted. There's also, within the holistic community, I'm a doctor of Royal Medicine, and so within the holistic community, we feel that you need a good hour's worth of sun exposure a day to be truly healthy. The downside to UV radiation is that it is one of the major ways that we age our skin. The free radicals that enter the skin from UV exposure definitely damage the skin. So you want to use a good antioxidant to combat that or truly use an SPF product.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. And then also, one more thing I want to say about the sun and the vitamin C, and then let's move on down the line. You're right, when way back many, many years ago, and everybody thought laying in the sun was the best thing for you because the sun tans, and everybody felt glamorous and this and that and everything else. And then we, through the years, realized the damage that it does. But one thing that I noticed, especially here in California, because I'm from back east, so I didn't see it that much. But what really bothers me is when I see these moms and babysitters or aunties or whatever with these little tiny babies, especially at the ballpark. This poor child is not protected at all. No hat, no nothing on this poor little thing.
Right.
And I often think, why do they do something so ridiculous?
Right. Well, we can only wonder about that because obviously they have a different mindset than we do.
Yes, and that's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, baby skin specifically is more sensitive to sun exposure than anybody else's skin. So, of all ages, that's the age that should be most protected.
That is so true. And I am looking at the brochure that I got on all of your products that you start off with. And this one, start your aging and your skincare right now.
The Age Define line?
Yes. Now, can you explain a little bit about that? Because all of us are getting up there and, we have these little lines falling around all the time.
Right.
Yes.
Understood. Well, basically those lines and the skin discoloration and a lot of the issues that we look at skin and say, oh, that skin looks aged, is because of the free radical damage. Free radicals not only come from sun exposure, stress is huge for making free radicals inside our body. Two of the stress hormones, cortisol and catecholamine, break down into free radicals. So when we're highly stressed, which tends to happen in our Western society, we're actually attacking our own body with those free radicals. Exercise makes free radicals. As a holistic practitioner, I look around and go, no, don't stop exercise. If anything, we need more. But be aware of it and make sure that you supplement both the body internally with antioxidant supplements, but also the skin with antioxidants. And then a lot of people would say, well, if I'm taking something inside, I don't really need to put it on topically, correct? That isn't true because Dr. Lester Packer from UC Berkeley did a tremendous amount of research and showed that our skin, which is the largest organ system in the body, really does prefer to get its vitamins, nutrients, etc. from topical application rather than from internally in the bloodstream.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So it's better to put vitamin E on your skin than take vitamin E for your skin?
I am losing you guys, so let me go to a different phone and see if it's my phone. Hold on one second.
Okay. Well, this is pretty interesting. We learn something new every day, don't we?
Oh,
we do.
absolutely.
Yes.
That's part of life is the discoveries along the way.
Every day.
Yes, that is. And the other thing that I wanted to ask you is, with everything that you have there, now you're going to be on the floor next weekend.
Correct, at Expo West.
And you're at the Anaheim Convention Center in Anaheim.
That's correct, but that I do want to clarify one thing. That isn't a consumer show. You and I couldn't just walk in there. It's for the actual retail stores and for the natural products distributors.
Yeah.
Well, son of a gun. Yeah, I'm getting all this info here, and, you know, and I'm
go
going...
shopping, but let me tell you where you can go in your area that you can go see all these great products that are going to be on exhibit at that show next weekend. And that's Clark's Nutrition, Loma Linda Health Foods. You've got so many good natural product stores in and around the San Bernardino Riverside area. So go take a look at those things. They're absolutely fantastic and great for your body and very healthy.
Well, when you mention Clark's, I'm in that store more than I'm out of it.
I was just going to say, we go shopping with Bev at Clark's.
Yeah, we do, huh? And they have some really cool stuff in there.
Yes.
Yeah, and really a lot of what we're talking about is getting back to the natural rhythms in life instead of all the stress and the rushing around and the things that we tend to get caught up in. The natural products industry is really about trying to get back to basics and trying to get back to what's good for us and for Mother Earth.
You know, I love that idea. All right, so ladies, Mia.
Yes. Margie.
Jesse. Everybody in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's clarify that.
Yes.
And gentlemen.
And gentlemen. Well, I had to say that about Jesse. We had this little joke going, him and I. The thing is when you tune into this program, you never know from week to week who is going to be on or what you're going to be learning. Right now, I am going to strongly suggest to keep it tuned in on all that you're hearing today, because this lady, she's a doctor. I like doctors. You know, they're cool people. But the thing is when we have someone like Miss Linda Miles on this show, she went to school, she knows the basics, and it's a good idea to start taking some notes.
Well, when she said pycnogenol, it really perked my ears because I have a friend that's in his 80s, and he looks like he's in his early 60s. Hair color, everything about him is youthful. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. And we have to teach our younger generation.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, from the cradle.
Yeah, there you go. And so, Linda, is it possible that we call you back next week and have you back on the program?
Actually, on Friday afternoon at this time, I am going to be on the floor. If you guys would like a rundown of what the show was the following week, that would be doable. But you can tune in to www.dermae.com, and there'll be updates on our website as well.
One more time with your W, please.
Okay, www.dermae.com.
Well, that's a good idea. I think we all ought to do that.
Okay, and then I'd be delighted to come back and give you a report of what's new and what's going on out there.
Yeah, let's do that, because unfortunately this time goes faster than what I really wanted to.
Okay.
You know? Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me, and everybody have a great weekend.
You as well. Thank you for the information.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was nice, huh?
Yeah, very.
That was really nice. And
Health is always important.
Yeah, like I said, I got the info that I got. It was this weekend. You know, and so, but we'll get it back. You know, and then periodically we can call.
Plenty of time.
Yes. Hey, Jess.
What's going on?
What's going on, darling?
How are you?
I'm good. Oh, please. We've been waiting so patiently. Tell us about Fashion Week.
Fashion. I love the song choice.
Yeah, and here's your song.
This is your song and yours. Why are you hiding back there?
It's the jam, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. I love this song choice. Pretty fun. Very, very fun. Okay, so fashion. Let's talk fashion. So, what do you want to know about fashion?
Well, Margie, don't you want to know the colors for the summer and the do's and the don'ts?
Absolutely.
The do's and the don'ts. Okay, so next week we actually have